Hi. So I'm sat in my car at the moment, waiting for a surveyor to turn up to for a refinance that we're doing on a HMO at the moment, and it's an internal refinance. So it's already with Paragon, and we're going to keep it with Paragon, and they're just sending their own internal surveyor to come out and actually revalue. They used to normally do desktop, but now they are also coming out as well, just to double check the house condition and everything. So that's and I was just sitting and waiting and thinking, God, actually, anybody who talks about property investment as being passive is deluded, because this morning, so I have done already, it is what it's just gone 12 o'clock. So this morning I've already driven an hour to get to this area that I invest in. I have gone in to do a site check on two other properties that we're renovating and developing at the moment, 2 3-bedroom houses, which is just up the road. I have come to check this HMO before the surveyor comes out, and had to just tidy up a little bit before the guy turns up. I'm also managing 2 projects that we are doing at the moment with regard to title splitting. So it's a block of 6 units, and we're doing some reports for the lenders, one of which is a asbestos report for the block, as well as a fire risk assessment for the block as well. So that's already in motion, and I've been dealing with since this morning. Been to the gym as well in the morning. So I guess the objective of this video is to basically showcase that it is not as passive as people think it is. You know, it's a job, it's an investment, it's a business, you know, and if you come into it with that mindset, you'll be fine. But if you come into it with, you're going to buy a house, you're going to put some lick and paint on it, and you're going to throw some people in there, and then that's it, you know, Bob's your uncle, you're going to have infinite amount of money coming in each month for the next 25 years, is delusional. So what's involved really is, so here, you know, I'm lucky enough to have a team of people. So I've got 2 property managers, and we've got about 18 tradesmen that work for us, or with us, I should say. But yeah, you're still going to manage them, you're still going to pay them, you're still going to organize the works, you're still going to have, I'm continually thinking about, okay, which is the next project we're working on, what we're going to do, who's going to be deployed where, material costs. Right now we're dealing with one of the other, I've just forgotten to say, I'm also dealing with somebody who's going out to do an EICR for one of the blocks of flats for us in terms of refinance. So it is a lot of work. So come into it with your eyes fully wide open that the returns are great as long as you're doing it the right ways, which is buy below market value, add value to the things, and then look for the best tenants you can, and manage accordingly and appropriately. So give the best you can afford to as a property, have good people around you, like tradesmen. I popped into one of the local plumbing shop, and I bumped into this new plumber. I took his number and I said, look, you know, ultimately we've got lots and lots of properties that we're looking to continually add to our tradesman list. So let's see. And, you know, I've passed it on to the property managers, and he'll go on to our online software as a potential tradesman for us to use locally. So key message here is, you know, eyes wide open, buy the right property at below market value, add value to it, look for the right tenants to rent it to, and then manage it as best as you can to reduce your cost. But it is a business. You've got to, and then the other side is financing. So as you can see here, you know, I've just spoken about me being here for a refinance. So that also then happens on the background. So it's not just the people and the property side. Then you're having to do the finance side, which is then continually. I mean, I fix for 5 years pretty much every time, just from a lack of admin and as it works out. If you take a 2-year fix or a 5-year fix, you tend to be better off when you account for arrangement fees, solicitors fees, product change fees, or whatever fees you've got going on. If you pay that twice in the same period, so if you have a 2-year fix or a 5-year fix, in a 2-year fix you pay it 2.5 times the amount that you would have done in a 5-year fix. So, but on top of the people bit and the property bit, you still have to do the finance bit, which is what we're doing right now. So definitely, you know, this is not to put people off, but it serves as a reminder that if you're coming into property investment, absolutely, you're very welcome, and I think it's a great investment asset class to get into. But there are lots and lots of stuff to
get your hands onto and do. So hope that doesn't put too many people off, but it also shares just how much an active investor has to do on a continual basis.